Hey there, Yuri here in my corner studio nook. Welcome to my channel. Just wanted to pop in and do a very quick intro before we get into my very first Plan With Me video. The planner that I'm going to be using is my very first Happy Planner. I love the Happy Planner system mainly because of the desk and because you can customize this planner any way you want. In fact, I'm considering making my own Happy Planner inserts to go along with my planner. It's just, there's so many possibilities. So anyway, this is my first time. Please don't judge me. I just finished it. You'll see there was a lot of trial and error, but I really do hope you guys enjoy. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. Okay, so here's a quick overview of all the supplies that I'm going to be using. I have my page flag set from cloth and paper, as well as some of my favorite markers and washi tape. I also made this specifically for this video and the planner, and this is just some sayings I printed out on cardstock, minding my black-owned business and other kind of motivational things. And then my label maker, my handy dandy label maker that I use all the time. Now you see me just kind of trying things out using the washi tape. The vibe that I'm going for is kind of like this dark, moody, sagey green because that's really my vibe right now. And I'm using my label maker to see if maybe I can kind of mix things up like I did in my vision board planner video, where I put the labels on top of a background. And yeah, I'm just kind of cutting things out, gluing things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, having fun, playing with it. And here, this is my favorite part of my planner. I am making my habit trackers. I track 9 things every single week, and here you see me working on that. In case you're wondering, the 9 things that I track is how much water I drink on a daily basis, if I'm working on my side hustle, which would be my website or my Etsy shop or even this YouTube channel. Also, if I help my partner work on his business. I also track if I'm working in my planner and my budget planner to ensure that I'm continually doing my planner, using it, especially my budget planner. I also track if I do journaling or any sketching that day. And I track if you know, I'm pregnant, and I'll make sure to link that video where I made that announcement. I track the days to make sure that I read to my daughter while she is in my belly. I also track if I work out or stretch that day, that I'm taking my prenatal vitamins, and lastly, what my cleaning focus for the week is. So in case you're wondering, I know that's a lot. These are just things that are important to me right now. So this is what I choose to track. And I love that the planner allows me to do that. Here you see me alternating between my 2 different markers. These are mild liners that I'm using. So I'm just using the gray and the tan because on the planner, at least to me, it kind of looks like gold and silver. And again, that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So I'm highlighting every other task with those just to give it a little bit of color, and I think it looks pretty good. I also got these little like page tab things from Target years ago in the dollar spot section, and they're kind of like in a gray and gold tone, and I decided to pull these out because I've never used them before to see if I can make them work with the planner. And you also see me just kind of arranging things, seeing if I can make it work. I'm taking things away, I'm adding things to it. This is my first time trying to do a spread like this, and really I'm just having fun and experimenting. Spread, I'm just using some washi tape, and what I figured out that I love is that I just cut these page tabs from cloth and paper in half to create these half moon shapes, and I feel like it takes up less space, but it still goes for the vibe I'm looking for. I'm also writing on these as an experiment and having each color in this week's plan represent a different task and kind of outlining exactly what that task is. I don't know if this is going to work for me going forward, but it's something that I decided to try out for this week. So here are the 2 spreads so far together. It's looking all right. It's It looks a little better when it's closer, a lot less random in color, and I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna keep this label maker piece or not. I don't know if I like it. I thought it would look a little bit different, but right now I'm just gonna sit with it and decide a little bit later if I want to keep it or not. I decided to go ahead and start filling in the planner because I had things, again, this is a workable thing. This is something I use every week. So the things that I had already accomplished, I went ahead and tracked in my trackers. I went ahead and write down any appointments that I know I have, any tasks that I know I want to get done on certain days. I just wanted to get everything out while it was still fresh in my mind to see how the planner and overall spread looked once I actually worked in it. And as I added more color and I filled it in, I feel like it looks a lot better. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like this spread so far? Is it your vibe? It's a little different than the bright and happy colors that I typically do and that most people who do planners are usually using, but I just wanted to do something different. Let me know in the comments down below if you are into making planners for yourself, if you're into the whole happy planner system, if you're into customizing your own planner spreads or making your own, because this is something I'm definitely getting into. And I found that this year, since keeping a planner since the beginning of the year, I am way more organized and I'm way more likely to get things done because I have that need to check things off, and every week I look forward to developing a new spread to see how I can get it closer and closer to what works for me in my routine and, you know, represent a little part of me. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure and give it a big old thumbs up. Like the video, subscribe for more planning content and Etsy shop content and even baby content that is coming up. And in the comments down below, let me know, like, are you guys in the planning community? What am I missing? What key things do I need that I still do not have? And who are your favorite plan with me vloggers and bloggers for me to start following? There's a few that I already follow, but I'm just like really getting into this world and I love it so far. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Quick goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Until then.